Stellaris. I don't remember what part this is, like 11 maybe? Anyway, Overlord just came out, so I'm gonna be trying the Overlord DLC and seeing what all is new with that, so I'm gonna start a new game. Just look over that. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit about the L gates. So I'm just gonna do. Difficulty high. Advanced neighbors on. Xeno compatibility off. Iron Man on. Okay. The great equine consciousness. We were made for war. Engineered soldiers who live and die by the ancient clone vats left behind by our creators, forever cast in their mold. Any memory of our masters is lost to past generations, and we do not know when or why they left us. It is likely that records were routinely erased, ever faithful to military protocol, but at some point in recent centuries, that's changed. So, by chance or perhaps some misfiring survival instinct, our subconscious drove us to seek answers, to seek new purpose and ways to break the form imposed on us. So, alright, let's see where we are. All the way tucked in the corner, like right where I would like to be. I'm gonna do, research. Social welfare. Subjugation. Oppressive vassalage. Oh, this must be the Overlord. This must be the Overlord stuff, so. Oppressive vassalage. Those we subjugate are inferior to us. We tolerate them only because they remain silent and shower us with their pathetic gifts. That kinda sucks, but oh well. I don't know, that's cool. I just burn everyone. So that's pretty cool. I use Unity? Hold on. I guess I use Unity or edicts now. Okay, so it's kind of got like a little visual lag. Oh, sweet. Oh, they need consumer goods still. Oh.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I'll do a research station. I don't know. I just want to get the research going.
Construction complete.
Let's assign a leader then. I think I like this setup. Oh, mass extinction. Our first stumbling steps into the void beyond Equish were not motivated solely by curiosity or a desire to conquer the unknown, or a need to leave our mark on the galaxy. The biosphere of Equish has undergone rapid changes in the past few centuries, and prominent scientists warn that Equish may be faced with the beginnings of a mass extinction event. That cyclical purging of life that is inseparable from planetary existence in the greater cosmos. A research plan has been put together to study a number of planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents or planet-bound catastrophes. We hope that by reconstructing these events, a similar fate may be avoided for Equish and the Equin race. It falls to you as Lord Purifier of the Great Equin Consciousness to ensure that this expedition is carried out. Consult the situation log for details. For our Equin future.
Situation log updated. Anomaly found.
Cool. A anomaly. Sensors are reporting a number of possible points of interest within the dense debris field surrounding SCO-4. Oh wow. That kind of sucks. So what they have, what is this? What is this? cut investments. Now.
Construction complete.
The Irisin Concordat. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient civilization on Yanuchi 8A. From what we have translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens called themselves the Irisin Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1,000,000 years ago. They appear to have been six-limbed mammalians, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction.
Situation log updated.
Contact report. Remnants. The administration on Equish received the report on the alien remnants with some apprehension. The leavings in question are now widely considered to be definite proof of unknown forces once have been active in the galaxy, though some prominent Equine thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as freak geological formation or results of curious natural phenomena. Remarkable. So there's like penalties now, or not? Well, I guess that's kind of cool now. I guess it makes it more dramatic. We habit a world survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Equish. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. Sure.
Situation log updated.
"42 years and 3 days. A closer scan of debris field around SCO Flores led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainty so low that it will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second, and it is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are, but it seems as though someone out there has lost track of the time. Keep an eye on it." So now they want you to make automatic trades. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go for discovery. Wow, that update changes. The Unity is pretty crazy. How do I get to, oh, there it is. Oh, that's cool.
System survey complete.
want to build a civilian industry.
Anomaly found.
Faint traces of weapon radiation indicative of a military spacecraft having been detected on Yanuchi. Fascinating. Debated origin. With our recent arrival into space, the differing views on our origin are rapidly turning into a schism. Extremist groups are rapidly attracting more clones. Our strong unity is broken. Some view the Creator as gods to be worshipped and obeyed and believe we were made in their image. They would do nothing except maintain the status quo. Others curse our ancient masters for their actions, labeling them as slavers, and would see them repaid in full. An evacuation site has been established on Equish to verify the facts and put the debate to rest. Before we return to space, we should exhaust all immediate possibilities. Our nation is old. Many generations of clones lived and died here. Beneath the ancient structures of our home world, some significant clues are bound to be waiting for us. Cool. Now, I want to build another science ship. Where's the, oh, I didn't buy him yet? Oh, what the hell? I thought we had another archaeologist. Well, that changes a lot of things. Yeah, sorry. Surely. Okay, now we got that under control. What? That was touching me. The nauseous planet. Allegedly, this planet's flora and fauna choked on their own poisonous emissions, likely helped along by the release of reactive gases from beneath the planet's crust. A special project has been issued to investigate the matter.
Situation log updated.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, do it up. not for that. There you go.
We have mastered a new technology.
Sweet. Now we need 0G refineries. Alien spacecraft, a badly damaged military vessel bearing elaborate alien insignia circles Yanachi. The ship has suffered a heavy incendiary attack which has melted its hull, leaving no survivors aboard. No weapons known to us today can produce temperatures high enough to cause such an effect. Perhaps the ship's logs may shed some light on its violent end. Yanachi. Examine the logs.
Situation log updated.
Oh, it's another one. Another genius. Go to the source.
Special product complete.
Mass extinction. Toxic. The cracks in the planet's crust, first presumed to be the result of significant tectonic activity, are actually the lasting marks of impossibly large roots burrowing through the Earth. At some point in the distant past, a freak mutation, possibly deliberately induced by sapient beings, though it is unlikely they could have predicted the result, caused the native plant life to grow out of control. Many of these plants reproduce through pollination, which countless gametes carried by currents through the lower atmosphere. While this process was originally only cause for mild irritation, the exponential increase in atmosphere-borne particles effectively choked the life out of all animals on the planet in a matter of months. Jeez. A lot of pollen.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly. There are signs of activity by an oh no, that'll take a long time.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Need another building another construction ship. Chile planet. The planet of interest in the system is covered in layer upon layer of dense ices of varying composition. Apparently it was once home to more varied and pleasant biomes. A special project has been issued to investigate this possibility.
Situation log updated.
Broken planet. Our astronomers are confident that the asteroid belt in the system was once a habitable planet, torn asunder by unknown forces. A special project has been issued to study one of the major asteroid belts and asteroids in the belt,
Situation log
like
updated.
Alderaan.
We have mastered a new technology.
Anomaly. There is a significant amount of debris in orbit around this gas giant. Most of it appears to come from long-lost starships of various configurations. How many people? 35. Oh wow, I can still build a bunch of debris field. The strong gravity well of core has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around parts of the gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal.
Construction complete.
Build there.
System survey complete.
Okay, we got a habitable planet.
We have mastered a new technology.
Grants a lump sum of unity. Monthly unity. Yeah. That's pretty important right now. And we got the scientists for...
Construction complete.
Oh, what is this? Ruined station, a large station orbiting in alarmingly close proximity to the neutron stars, giving off strange readings. Although its current position is stable, it shows considerable wear and tear. A proliferation of scorch marks indicates that it was rocked by several large explosions in the past. Alright, I guess go over there.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Inuchi. Yeah, that's gonna... Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna just go with this thing. This is a new open...
Anomaly found.
113-S-BR-F is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the larger craters.
System survey complete.
By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder?
Anomaly found.
Alien drag racing. The crater on 13-S-BR-F exhibits long, irregular marks imprinted into the relatively soft upper layers of the asteroid. Science Officer Thorol of Goot has recovered some interesting unexpected wreckage from the edges of the depression. Wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports rather than research craft. The crew of the ECNV Seperturb speculate that the crater may have once been used for sport, with some alien species pitted their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed and near zero G. Vroom. Unexpected emissions are coming from the underground caves of Ednit 5A. Could these be a signal of some sort? Lots of stuff going on now. Finding a lot of weird shit. Mummified pilot. The remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit over Meredith 2A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet, and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. A tragic fate.
Construction complete.
I don't know if we're supposed to be sympathetic for, this, the derelict pilot.
Construction complete.
Need to go over here. Oh, That's fine, I guess. Fungal emitters. Below the surface of Admit 5A lives a most peculiar organism. Scans and samples show that it is in some sort of mycelium littered with spores. Compared to the traditional size of spores on our homeworld, these are massive. The surface is a shimmering kaleidoscope, and the hues seem to change based on their surroundings. Strangest thing about them is that they seem to form a network capable of generating what the new science crew believes could be a signal. The current emissions are very weak, but with some effort, it might be possible to find out where they lead. We will try to identify the signal destination.
Situation log updated.
We will get to the bottom of this. Yeah, it's probably Admit. Wow, a lot of minerals here.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I guess a good thing about the
Anomaly
extinction
found.
event is it really like pushed us out here from our home world. So atmospheric readings from Faltus 1A do not match simulated projections. Ruler gained trait. Through hard work and experience, Lord Purifier Thrall Hadton has developed new skills. Eye for talent, cool. Speaking of which, did we buy another scientist dude yet? Yeah, I think I'm with the meticulous one. I want to replace you. I guess it's fine. You can just use him.
Construction complete.
Then we got Meredith. Oh, and we got Star Max, so. Meredith.
Construction complete.
So, I guess, have swirling shadows, immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Vaultus 1A surface. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Thorol of Goot is yet willing to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Well, let's find build then.
We have mastered a new technology.
Yes, we have carriers.
Construction complete.
It's like the best technology to have at this early. The atmospheric patterns of Vaultus 2 are highly atypical for a gas giant of modest size.
Special product complete.
Following the fungi. Tracking the signal emitted by the mycelium proved to be a tricky business. Our puzzled scientists finally managed by using mushrooms to peer into additional dimensions. Details are scarce about what this entails, but in any case, the operation was a success and has pointed us towards a destination.
Situation log updated.
Deceptive giant. What we had assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is, in fact, not. Beneath the deceptive cover of thick dust swirling the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet, a barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Equish. Remarkable. And Dora Oakboot has developed particles.
Special product complete.
Mass extinction frozen. An unnatural shift in the atmosphere's chemical makeup resulted in the slow but irreversible onset of an ice age. Hold on one second. Okay, I think this is better. An unnatural shift in the atmosphere's chemical makeup resulted in a slow but irreversible onset of an ice age, one that began before the formation of the Great Equine Consciousness and is likely to persist long after our passing. The exact cause remains unknown, but probable explanations include failed terraforming attempts or extra interplanetary terrorism. Some of the more radical elements within the scientific community on Ektor suggest that the dramatic climate shift may have been brought on by the unchecked emission of gaseous industrial byproduct into the atmosphere. This view is confined to the scientific fringe, as it is unlikely that any race intelligent enough to achieve full industrialization would be stupid enough to accidentally wipe themselves out.
Construction complete.
There are signs of activity by ancient precursor civilization on this habitable world. Where? In Bogor? No. It's something just like... Okay. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Kowig system. We should find out more about them so we can assess whether they should be our next targets for extermination. For now, they have been given the designation Semic Menace. Equish is in an uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown, it would be prudent to assume the worst. Worrying. Okay, please be, oh no. It's a side ship. We need this, we need that right now.
Special product complete.
Mass extinction asteroid. The asteroid is actually a chunk of what was once a habitable and probably inhabited planet. Regular but overlapping fracture patterns indicate that the planetary demolition was intentional and controlled if somewhat rushed. All signs point to this planet being the homeworld of whatever species destroyed it. We may never know what drove them to consider planetary annihilation to be the lesser evil, and perhaps we should be grateful for that. Wow, we got quite a few habitable planets here.
System survey complete.
Gonna do this. Alright, we're so close.
System survey complete.
Desolate planet. A planet in the system still wears the fossilized traces of a past ecology on its sleeve. What could turn a thriving biosphere into a blasted wasteland? A special project has been issued to trace the source of this disastrous transformation.
Situation log updated.
I guess since you're like the fastest, you should go this way.
We have mastered a new technology.
They'll do hydroponics. And I guess, fusion power.
Anomaly found.
Colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Now I'm gonna go down.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
FTL impact, a massive crater on Volta 8 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship exiting a hyperlane at maximum velocity ran the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The ECNV separate service picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Remarkable. The Dano system is evidently a Xeno lair. Judging by the Samic Renaissance, indicates a large space station orbiting the primary star. Our crews have been instructed to ignore all transmissions while keeping a safe distance from any alien ships or stations, lest they are corrupted by the touch of these creatures, whatever they may be. If we manage to decipher the transmissions emanating from the system starbase, then perhaps we can translate what passes for a language among their kind. Let's narrow them for closer investigations.
Anomaly found.
There are signs of activity by ancient precursor civilization. Research search it, and then do the survey.
Construction complete.
Our attempt to seize hostages for interrogation has gone disastrously. A brave team of covert special forces led by Sakatarum Dol Gilu attempted to seize a Samek Manus cargo vessel in the Dandar system. However, they did not realize that their chosen target was better armed than anticipated, or that the enemy had several warships concealed nearby. The shipwreck was destroyed with all hands on deck as they sought a hasty retreat. Oh. So he died. Their ambassador dude. Oh. Yeah, like that. Building down there.
Construction complete.
Well,
System survey complete.
purified world. It is immediately apparent that Base Death 3, an ancient Irison colony, has been the victim of an extensive orbital bombardment. Large craters are still visible from space where the planet's major population centers used to be roughly 1.2 million years ago. A handful of survivors from the initial bombardment appear to have succumbed shortly afterward to the devouring pox that was then ravaging most Irison worlds. The bombarded colony.
Situation log updated.
I guess finish doing that then.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Yeah, I figured they would have it. Yeah, I figured they would have it then. What is that? What the hell is that? Okay, that'll be out when maybe could be our little no man's land territory then.
Construction complete.
I guess go this way. We got all this here to claim.
Special project complete.
Our archaeological expedition has recovered a communications log from the ruins of a listening post on Base 3. It shows the contents of a transmission between the commander of an Irisan fleet in orbit and their naval headquarters on Irisa. The commander questions orders to purge the colony of all life to prevent the spreading of the pox. Although the log ends before the issue is resolved, the orders were evidently carried out.
System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Our efforts to decipher the signals picked up from Samica Menace have paid off, and we have finally made a breakthrough. While mastery of their language may not be complete, we have managed to identify them as Zerite Citizen Coalition and are now able to communicate with them, should we ever feel the need.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
Your show of hostility is very concerning, Equin. Our strategos wishes to let it be known that we will not bow to your threats or intimidation. Respect our authority or else. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the great Equin consciousness, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities on Equish. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they are clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guess. We should assume the worst. Encounter in Jana. We have made first contact with Mr. Aliens in Jana system. We should find out more about them so we can assess whether they should be our next targets for extermination. For now, they have been given the designation Sigma Menace. New factions call themselves the Operation Battlecry. Irisan mining base. A series of deep boreholes in the surface of Volta 6 are all that remain of the Irisan mining operation that was active on this world some 1.2 million years ago. The ECNV Separaturb has conducted a thorough surface scan, but we have yet to find the remains of any actual mining facilities.
Situation log updated.
Now, where was that going on at?
Special project complete.
Mass extinction barren. Life on the now barren planet was, sadly, doomed from the start. As if by some cruel stellar conspiracy, the dominant species on the planet barely had time to awaken as sapiens and invent agriculture before. Through unfortunate geological mechanisms, the Earth started turning sour. Samples from lower soil strata and the fossilized remains of the creature that once roamed the planet show that several vital minerals needed to rejuvenate the soil ended up through their largely agricultural diet in the endoskeletons of the native beings. Their bones were prone to fossilize rather than decay. Their very existence exhausted the fragile ecosystem they inhabited, leaving it permanently transformed in the wake of their passing.
Anomaly found.
Ship sensors are picking up the unexplained pattern of interference in the diagonal system.
Anomaly found. By
chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress response transponder?
Construction complete.
Okay, so we still don't have hangars yet, but we're close. Sonified science, the ECNV Separatrobe crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded with an unusual pattern of an interference in the diagonal system. The signal is strong. The complex of the signal is a song. A complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that science officer Garneth of Good cannot seem to get out of their head. Nor what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technology sophistication. Regarding subspace harmonics, the signal's geodis suggests a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. That's disconcerting.
Construction complete.
I should probably give them amenities. The survey is completed. Through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories on the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated museums of exobiology on Equish. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid us in the continued search of strange life forms. And we got some
Construction complete.
From that. We found another ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Jana 1A. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ECNV Vicky Spacco managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. So I guess we'll just
Construction complete. System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Massive storms are visible in the upper atmosphere of this gas giant. It might be worth the effort to study them in more detail.
System survey complete.
is often reaching speeds in excess of 700 miles a second. Because of these storms is not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing in the planet's climate model that would explain them. Scientists are interested in studying this anomaly. It's interesting.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Concentrated around a single space station, though it is unclear whether this forms part of a larger spacefaring civilization. Proceed. Whatever.
System survey complete.
Yes, it's done. And fuck it, we'll do the coil ducts too.
Construction complete.
Station is centered around the system's fourth planet, an alpine planet that may well have been tainted beyond recovery. It is clear now that these Xenos, the Sigma Menace, are a spacefaring civilization that is spreading unchecked throughout the stars. It will not be a pleasant task, but their language should be translated so they may learn the full extent of their corruption. Let's try to map up too. dangerous this can be. Yeah, that'll make a good generator world. So, I guess that'll be our 3 planets for a little while. What? Oh, they got him? Our explorers knew first contact to be a dangerous affair, but none could have predicted just how true this would be. In a violent assault, the Sigma Menace seized our vessel, landing a boarding party before emergency FTL could be engaged. Despite our crew's valiant efforts, the attackers, a musculoid alien species, were able to overwhelm our defenses. Our visual feeds from within the ship have now cut off, but not before showing us unspeakable atrocities the aliens are committing against the hostages, cutting them open and studying their insides even while they were still alive. We must assume that hostilities are inevitable when faced with a civilization that would act in such a manner. Aliens after our own hearts. Well, they wonder why we do what we do. So there's like someone in here.
Special product complete.
After investigating the boreholes on Vold-Up 6, our archaeologists have found the fossilized remains of over 100 Irison miners at the bottom of one of them. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, we completed the archaeological expedition. After investigating the boreholes in Vold-Up 6, our archaeologists found our fossilized remains over 100 Irison miners at the bottom of one of them. They appear to be more victims of the Javorian pox that brought about the fall of the Irison Concordat. In a futile attempt to keep the disease from spreading, their comrades dumped the bodies down one of the boreholes before the planet was evacuated. It's an interesting find. Yeah. So, who the hell is in here? A brave team of covert special forces has escaped Sigma Menace territory with hostages captured from one of their colonies in the Peo system. You're able to land on a remote part of the planet in the cover of darkness and seize several live aliens, as well as a large stash of technical hardware that is sure to help us decode their language and assess their technological level. Though the operation went without a hitch and our operators were able to escape without pursuit, there's probably too much to hope for that the Sigma Menace remain ignorant of our actions. You'll also investigate the equipment we seized for clues about them. Survivors. That's how we get unity. So I want to investigate and see who the fuck is in here. I don't know what's going on. Contact process with the Sigma Menace has been aborted as they have established communications with us. We are receiving a transmission from the Hidjonithi regime. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. We have gathered considerable data on the inner workings of your anatomy, Equin. One might even say we know you inside out. That's kind of gross. You're scum. Alien scum. After successfully translating those with status communications to the space station on the lowers of the shroud.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered
Who
our
are
language.
you people? Elder, Eder, Horde, Shock Tech, Interloper, your hostility precedes you like a foul miasma. We are a peaceful coven, but know this. If you intend to inflict harm upon us, you shall find such folly visited back upon you tenfold. We are the knowers of the shroud, and though our reach may appear lacking, our wrath is devastating. Studied. We have concluded our study of the equipment we recently captured from the Hidjonithi regime. Although investigating it was a challenge without living specimen to interrogate, faster progress could be made once communications were open with the Hidjonithids. Our researchers were able to study their technology, which has helped us uncover several novel new approaches to our own research problems.
We have mastered a new technology. We have mastered a new technology. Construction complete.
Oh, another one. What is this? Oh, there's some like space amoebas. That's cool. Homeworld excavation. Lost history. Okay, I'm ready. the central dig site has managed to successfully date the installation of one of our ancient clone vats by analyzing the soil beneath the structure, comparing its density and composition to that of its surroundings. We reached a reasonable estimate of when it was placed there. It appears the first of our kind, the first clones, were produced approximately 12 centuries ago. Many generations of history have been lost to apathy, much has passed us by, and perhaps that is something to regret. We're gonna build a little...
Construction complete.
That's sweet. I'll go get that one.
Colonization efforts begun.
Finally, our colony ship has gently touched down on the wide, empty steppe of Harvest. The chosen landing site lies behind a large ridge which shelters it from the cold wind. There is an open body of fresh water not far away. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers to first Equine city on an alien world. A great day for the great Equine consciousness.
System survey complete.
Yeah, finally we got...
Colonization efforts begun. Construction complete.
It seems our linguists have suffered a major setback in their attempts at codifying the language used by the Gimel. Unfortunately, what they had taken to be their language quite simply was not a language. In a report, Envoy Sassoon states that after days of investigating the matter from every angle, the linguists finally concluded that it was in fact probably an attempt at music, an unfortunate error.
Construction complete. Colonization efforts begun. We have mastered a new technology.
Alright, we got coil guns. Now we can do armor. No, we're not. It's not like we're getting ready for war or anything.
The loathsome Xenos have declared war on us.
Oh, gee, look at that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they do get a little sizable fleet. I'm gonna put a little...
System survey complete.
Home mode excavation. One of the excavation sites has reported the discovery of old equine-like fossils. Very old fossils. They were found in and around remnants of what is presumed to be primitive homesteads. Currently, both the fossils and architecture predate the construction of our ancient clone vats by more than a millennium. Initial DNA sequencing has confirmed significant similarities between our genetic makeup and that of the fossilized matter. It has been concluded that the remains belong to our ancient predecessors from before we were clones. This puts things into perspective. Wow, that's so cool. Our history. News of the excavation findings proving that our species was once a primitive people on Equus is beginning to spread. It is difficult to deny the obvious conclusion. Genetically modifying primitive species such as our forebears, a species already soon to wage war, serves a specific purpose. The Greys remade us to die for their cause. They uplifted us to fulfill their needs, never to prosper on our own terms. Is this really the history we want for our people? There is ample opportunity to rewrite our past. No, we shall face reality.
Construction complete.
Okay, what's over there? What's that over there? Honorable leadership. A number of high-ranking officers have taken it upon themselves to publicly acknowledge their approval of our leadership ethics. In a widely broadcasted message, they salute the bravery and wisdom it took to be truthful about our past and the faith shown in them. In the great equine consciousness people, they are strengthened by their readiness to face the past, and it has allowed them to face the future with courage. People all over are celebrating an agreement praising the decision that was made.
Construction complete.
Yeah, so they can't get any.
We have mastered a new technology.
Building in there. Improved food processing techniques will lead to better preservation methods and less spoilage. Okay, let's do ground defense planning.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Finally, we got a new world. With, civilian industry there.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
System survey complete.
Yeah, these people are gonna keep dying until I build one of these. They don't take very long to build.
Special product complete.
Oh, we found the rubricator. An analysis of the ship's logs reveals that the crew met its demise when trying to retrieve an irrevocable alien artifact called the rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. A curious choice of words, as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. The logs are mainly comprised of curses willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation, as well as a wide selection of places from which a star's light cannot escape, but their arduous work has paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the rubricator in a previously uncharted system, and we are to believe its former owners, its powers are worth pursuing. We must have the rubricator.
Situation log updated.
Guess we'll go check out the ruined station.
We have mastered a new technology.
I'm gonna do field population, man. I don't care about fire control right now.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
It is thought that we were once capable of independent reproduction. However, experiments to reclaim that capability have consistently failed, including those successful on other creatures of our homeworld. Progress has for a long time been at a standstill until now. An unlikely discovery has our scientists hopeful: a cipher hidden in the quantum biocode of the ancient clone vats, in an area believed to govern our genome's potential for procreation.
Situation log updated.
So, I'm gonna research that. That's a very high priority.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
Wow. How did we get this intel? How they are?
System survey complete.
Oh good, he's getting out of that territory. Mushroom picking. A routine ecological study of our colony on Harvest has stumbled upon a strange form of life form. The science team reports that the surface of mycelium is shimmering and colorful, but what was most intriguing to them was the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred with a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support, as we might be dealing with a sentient species. I don't know which one I want to do. Should I just fucking burn them alive? Or fucking take a closer look? I'll take a closer look. Yeah, that's what I'll do. The spores have ears. We have concerning reports coming from Harvest upon further examination. It seems that the alien fungus we found is emitting a signal towards a location in the galaxy that we were unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it is completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it is worth noting that this organism is old. There is fair chance that whomever engineered these spying mushrooms is not around anymore. But if they are, it might be best not to poke the sleeping predator. Yeah, we need to know more. Lifeless Dolgilu has boarded the station with a team of researchers and managed to restore power to some sections. It appears that it was inhabited mere centuries before Ekman took to space. At first sight, it appears to have been a weapons station, as evidenced by the exceptionally large cannon that takes up the majority of its volume. However, most of the remaining sections seem to have been dedicated to research facilities, indicating that the weapon was likely highly experimental. That's kind of cool. Where's all that cool stuff happening at? What the hell is in here? That's right. No one listens. Careful analysis of the mycelium and the signals showed that it was likely part of a network of similar organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole, maybe beyond. While we do not know much, we discovered that as part of the network, this mycelium was also receiving signals from other places. Considering several factors, including the volume of data transferred, we do not think that the network is still in use. The fact that it is still partially active indicates that it is probably just dormant and not destroyed. What can we learn from it? What can we learn from that? I don't know.
System survey complete.
We made first contact with some more. What? Oh, it's one of the, like a curator or one of those guys.
We have mastered a new technology.
guess that'll work. The doorway. What can only be described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on Glow. Weather prediction algorithms notice a strange air current, which was eventually determined to be caused by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is far too small for it to make any difference on life on Glow, but the very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, which is where it leads to might be something coming through the portal from the other side. Yeah, that's something crazy.
Situation log updated. We have mastered a new technology.
Yes, this is
Construction complete.
reactivated them. For the umpteenth time, agonized screams are heard from the team's comm tech. What? Why? How? The stream of distressed, incredulous noises continues unabated for some time before he shakes his head. It seems this entire facility is cobbled together with duct tape. He says, I'm surprised it all worked.
System survey complete.
This could be an industrial world. This could be a rock world. This could be a rock world. This is going to be our generator world. What are some of the first of them? And now we finally finished our first tradition tree.
Special product complete.
Interfacing the ancient clone vats. By the tenacity of our scientists, the cipher found that the ancient clone vats has been decoded. Protocol notwithstanding, the overly eager lead science officer has activated the key it contained. A message from the past echoes on the screen. Proceed. I am burdened by guilt. Cannot imagine what paths led us in this. Surely at the mercy of my brethren. I help pray you to serve, and for that I am sorry. Cannot take back what is done, but I can't help to open your future. Although you are deserving of more, I'll offer you two paths. To undo the changes that made you sterile, and finally set you free to evolve and prosper, to further unlock your potential, strain your genes to your limits, sailing future generations to forever, depend on technology for reproduction.
Situation log updated. System survey complete. Special product complete.
They go over the dimensional portal abilities to dimension occurred. These are sensory because the energy of our pigs is rapidly dissipating. Thus there is, in this nova is a dimensional majority observable energies. Negative and semi-positive energy, which was once present, has long since been used up. Knowing this, it might be possible to construct a weapon which can use the noise energy destruction defensively.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. Space police. I forgot about him.
Construction complete.
I was wondering why.
We have mastered a new technology. System survey complete.
several months now, we have received scattered reports of a number of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Pithox and are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overcrowded space station in and around the Veracruz black hole system. The passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing in Veracruz black hole. There is no Pithox central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighboring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capability, Pithox would likely be a significant galactic power if they ever stopped killing each other. More Dwamics. What do you want, foolish Dwamic? What happened to make your face look like that? Reactor exit. Vacuum exposure. Look at you. We are the Pithox. We hunt Dwalmac. If you come to Pithmark turf, we make Dwalmac stew. Not good for you, yes? Perhaps you know other Dwalmacs. Perhaps you want them to be Dwalmac stew. This can be arranged. Pithic's not above fighting for Dwalmacs against other Dwalmacs, if price is right. Should have ended the transmission the moment. I don't know. I just kind of like those guys for some reason. Like, where were they at? Them take the territory next to us.
Construction complete.
Start capturing everything we can. Yeah, maybe that'll help with our food shortage. Now I'm gonna go to unyielding, I think. Yeah. Finally finished the ruined station. The failure of a dream. The Frez do Gilou has uncovered the Rudari Chief Science Officer's personal logs, which read as a litany of complaints about the seemingly impossible demands of the project and the rapidly falling quality and safety standards. There is no time to test anything. Reads one of the last entries. This is the last gambit of my people. An enemy has our scent. We must hope that this is enough. They are coming. Logs indicate that the weapon was due to be tested soon after, at which point all records cease. Evidence suggests that the super weapon succeeded only in destroying the station. Udari seemingly took the secret of this location to the graves, allowing us to find its remains undisturbed. Neither the programming nor the general condition of the station are good enough for us to risk trying to reactivate it and complete the contract. However, some of the innovative concepts used in the Death Laser have provided our own weapon specialists with valuable insights. How unfortunate for them. So we like forever have energy weapon and ship weapons range boost. So I guess I'll buy some minerals.
Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get the null beam. Until we get no, I think I'll just get wow. Yeah, I'll just do that then.
Special product complete.
A new day dawns. Finally oh wow. We finally have our fertility back. Fertility is reclaimed. The first batch of the new equine has seen the light of the day. It will forever change our future with children of their own, forcing our society to change and adapt with them. The need for the ancient clone vats is past. A decision has been made to strip them of anything that can be researched further. What is left will be recycled and put to use elsewhere.
Construction complete.
I got him trapped in there. And he's gonna stay trapped in there.
Construction complete. System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology. Construction complete. Incoming transmission. Situation log updated. System survey complete. Situation log updated.